YouTube. You may have heard that someone managed to clear Defire with an EOS. And that might sound crazy. Transcendence EOS clearing Defire. What if I told you it was just EOS? No other Transcendence heroes. That was it. Well, turns out the account is on server 928. If that doesn't mean anything to you, then it should. That's the server the VIP series is on. So the same aged account managed to do just that. But then that got me scratching my head thinking, wait, what? This account's a year old? Turns out it's not. The dude took a 6-month break on tour with the military, came back, and was like, look at all these war books I've got. Let's go spend them on Idle Heroes. So that's exactly what he did. And we're going to take a look at his account today. So let's go see what he's rocking. We have a VIP 10 level 185 account with EOS as its main avatar picture, and that's for good reason. It's because EOS is literally his only strat. This man is all in on an EOS like a freaking fat person at a chocolate cake indulgent chocolate... well, no, that didn't work. He's all in on an EOS like... No, that's I can't say that. That's to do with sex. He's all in on EOS, okay? Just let it happen. There's no clever metaphor. It's just, he's all in on EOS like your mum at poker night. There we frickin' go. It'll do, your mum joke. Yes, I'm 24 years old. Deal with it. Crit damage, control immunity offset. It's not the best thing in the world, but the B on it is pretty good. It's very nice, actually. 3,883. We got 37 on speed and 3,915. It's a fat EOS. Well played. I don't want to know how much this cost you. Maybe it didn't. And oh baby, he's gone ahead and he's got himself some crazy tiers on these skills. Increases all damage dealt by what? All damage dealt by 12%? That's pretty freaking dope. And you've gone with wait a minute. Wait. Do they both improve all damage dealt by 12%? Oh, this man has one thing and one thing on his mind. It's just freaking damage. He's also got an advanced core, which is level 2. Which, when Engulfing Sun is triggered, additionally increases all allies' damage dealt. Damage dealt. Have you got a melodic strings? He does more damage dealt. So, pretty much, if there was ever such a thing called brute forcing your way through the game, this is how you do it. You can tell this guy fights for the American military, can't you? We've got a Sword Flash here that's also Void Force. She's B-, and she's 3-in-1 split with attack, holy damage, and a Punisher of Immortal. That kind of makes sense. And everything else is pretty tight. What else have we got? Any other fun stuff? Well, there's a Russell that I assume is a tenant. We have a Drake, an Amon-Ra, Seahu, double Rogan. We have Ignis, Onkiramaru. Fun. We have a Hobo and a Eloise. Wild. And then Tix, and then some 10 stars. So, I assume your goals with this account are... No, you know what? I just can't. I love how I was going to follow that up. You can't assume the intention of this guy. You can only admire. He's not American, he's German. Oh, right. The German military. I don't know if that makes it better for my metaphor or worse. So, he basically wants to deal as much damage as physically possible. Let's look at the Cloud Island. Are we playing into that strat? Because last time I checked, we weren't. Because we only have 2 buildings upgraded. We've got Russell, we've got Seahu. Do we just not have the tenants? You don't! My man's isn't even building Annabelle. He's like, oh, screw that, Aspen. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. When you're building an EOS, you're really getting screwed over because EOS is one of these really awkward Transcendence heroes who they haven't put anyone in tenant spot 4 for yet, right? They could have at least put Mockman in there or something. But no, they did that for Aspen, so they probably shouldn't have done that for EOS. I reckon maybe the next light hero's going in here, but who freaking knows, man? That's well, it's probably definitely what they've got cooking up, but... yeah, so you're in a really awkward situation because what you really want to do, build Annabelle or just no? You know what I might recommend? Crazy suggestion for the account is instead of Sword Flash, Vesa, because Vesa's going to help with the nuking, man. She'd be pretty good. You could swap out the Sword Flash, put in Vesa, EOS will hit even harder, right? Also, how much attack is on this thing? It's only 1.5 million. Wait a second. That's quite low. And you did Defire with this? That's pretty crazy. Just by nuking every wave. I'm impressed. This account is just one of those accounts that I think you just have to sit back, relax, and just say, yep, you've got your strat, and you're owning it. And I just wanted this to be an example to go ahead and show you that you don't actually have to build the normal accounts to do well. That's kind of been a trend to account reviews recently. That really, you can just build outside the box. You don't have to go with a Sword Flash. You don't have to go with an Eloise. I say this guy's got Sword Flash. He's also got Eloise. But you can, you know, go above and beyond and do something crazy. Now, unfortunately, it did cost him an advanced Core of Origin level 2, as well as all these nodes. So there is arguably the possibility that this might be a little bit too heavy for most people. But then again, if you're a whale and you want to do something stupid, take this as an example of exactly that. Let's see what else he's got rocking. I want to look at the guild tech, right? Because for a man that's been here for like 6 months on, 6 months off, okay, it's looking pretty good. I'm assuming it's mage stacked. No, not really. It's pretty standard stuff. Okay. Is there anything crazy on here that's going to blow my mind? Seal lands. Yeah. Oh. What? You built Sword Flash, but you never cleared Seal Land? What the heck? And you said your first Transcendence hero was Vesa. I swapped into Sword Flash because people told you about Energy Feed. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. We haven't even looked at this man's artifacts. Yo, let's do exactly that. Melodic String Splendid. Makes sense. Punisher of Immortal. I guess. You got a Light Flag on Russell for more damage. Augustus Magic Ball Drake. Yo, that takes me back. And we have Demon Bell Amun-Ra. Okay, splendid. We got a flag for the Seer, who my man is not letting up. Another Demon Bell that's splendid. Wait, was that 2? Oh yeah, 2 Rogans, both with splendid Demon Bells. He's got a 4th splendid Demon Bell. And a Shadow Flag? But who? But what? For why? Eloise? Is that the strat? With Eloise plus Eos? So, you sold out? You were like, maybe I should use Eloise. Fair play. And hang on a second. Let me just double check. Because, is she even benefiting from this? Yeah. Building 1. And that's enhanced. Wait, but building 1's getting upgraded here because it's got a Russell in it, so he's spread out. That's weird. I got a 10-star Jar and an Amun-Ra. Interesting. I'm not against Amun-Ra, she's pretty good. And hang on a second. Yeah, the change is gonna take a while. So I guess it makes sense, right? This must be like residual baggage from a previous era, right? There's a lot of flags you've got, dude. You must have picked them up pretty hard when you came back. We got Splendid Crown. Okay. Whoa, what? 6? Am I counting that right? That's a 6th Splendid Demon Bell? Why do you have 6 Splendid Demon Bells? And then a Kiss a Ghost. Lol. Wait, 5 Splendid? Did I count wrong? Is it 5? Wait, let's go back. So, there was 1 on Amun-Ra, 1 on Rogan, another on Rogan, another on Ignis. Okay, no, 5. Okay, 5 makes sense. Phew. You nearly had me then, dude. 5 is like a great number. 5 is fun. 5's like perpetual energy, and then you put someone on that does something. But like 6 is just a bunch of heroes doing active skills. It's basically circle jerking energy everywhere and not really doing much. I'm sure there's a strategy out there where circle jerking energy is a wonderful strat, but yeah, it's not perfect. It's fun though. Now, yeah, it's a pretty fun selection of artifacts. I mean, always, of course, I can tell you the basic crap. Like, you could think about adding a Magic Stone Sword. You can add an Antler's Cane too, which would potentially add to your all damage dealt because that thing would get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And Ruyi Scepter might be something worth considering as well if you wanted to lean onto CC with either a Jara, a Holmes Young, something going towards that. I see a 6-star Holmes Young here. I assume that was because an event told you to build him. But yeah, interesting. And there is, it's called 5 Demon Bells with a Fox Pet. Okay, yeah, that's funny. And you think you're going to do Ruyi Scepter next? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Depends where you're going, though. Let's have a look at his cores, right? How many do we have when it comes to Crystals of Transcendence? We've got 3 million. And how many cores has my Whaley boy opened? Let's find out. Well, we're VIP 10, just like me. Good lad. He's opened 851. You know what? It's not the biggest number in the world, and it explains why we've only got 2 Transcendence Heroes. So that's good. And I hope, looking at his imprints, he always did Stellar Shards, right? You never ever went into Crystals of Transcendence, and he has just said that in chat. Didn't do any spheres into crystals. So he's a good boy. All is fine. Now, out of curiosity, who's the light hero you got rid of? Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to ignore that happened. Like, that's a pretty hefty use of backspace. Was it tussilago? Oh no, it was tussilago, wasn't it? Oh, that's you know what? Some things you just don't ask about. And you did seal on 20 with 2 tussilagos. You know what? That's the first time anyone has ever told me that. So, cool. Wait a minute. What? Tussilago's your favorite hero in the entire game, even more than Eos? Well, that's the end of the account review. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. That was a really cool account that managed to do Defire with an EOS. It was pretty crazy. That's all I can say about it. Pretty mad. And, wow. I think he's just publicly outed himself. And, do you want to give us your address for the hate mail? Bonafide Tussie lover over here. Well, good for you, man. Hope you have a really good time with all those Tussilagos. Your account used to be called RoboHo? Just because of the... Oh, no! What? But, dude, you weren't even a player when she came out! Like, she'd been out for 6 months by the time you started your account. RoboHo? Oh my god, that's like some... You know what? I don't even want to think. Whatever you guys get up to in the German military stays in the German military. That's all I'm going to say. Holy sheesh. This is the same guy. This is his fun account. It's got some really fun heroes. Why are they B tier? Why is it VIP 6 with no progress? You know why it is those things, chat? Because they're B tier.